What's going on, gamers? If you came across this channel, either you were looking for Soulmask things, or you're into small channels, either way, happy you're here. Today is going to be some Fogfrog Berserkness to try and get that armor unlocked gameplay, so sit back, enjoy the show, watch through, maybe you'll learn some tips to be able to go through it on your own, and hopefully learn something, or just enjoy. Alright, so we're going in. This is going to be try number about 10. I'm using a Fang tribe member who has the 20% damage reduction from poison, as well as poison mod 2 on all of my armor. Going to be using yerba mate, antidote, fruit wine, premium steak, the seafood quinoa rice, and pumpkin salad all stacked up together for that optimal poison resistance plus damage and stamina recovery. Altogether, it came to about 40% poison proof and a 93 poison resistance out of 100. So hopefully this works well. We're gonna see how it goes. This is my first try not using my initial character. This frog is going down. It's going down. Alright, so gonna start off with just taking care of the small frogs that are around the summoning area. They will respawn probably if your fight takes too long, but it still would be a good idea to go ahead and get rid of them because they shoot projectiles at you that do give a poison stack of up to 5 times. So if you're already trying to just dodge everything from the boss, don't add on that extra stress, get them out of the way. Here we go! In my past attempts, I was mainly using melee weapons, so this one I'm also going to try to focus on only using my iron longbow and my iron arrows. Be sure to dodge the purple fog that he spits out. Ooh, ew. The hammer can be good for really chipping away at his stun bar, which is that yellow bar below the HP, but I don't recommend on focusing with it as it is reason why I died so many times quickly. He likes to spit poison right in front of his mouth. As shown here, so if you focus on his back, his forelegs, or any of his legs really, anywhere that's not his face and eyes, you're more likely to see the white numbers as the crit rate is lower there, whereas his crystal and his eyes are actually his weak points, and you're more likely to see those orange numbers and a lot more damage being done if you try to focus on these areas throughout the fight. Also be careful of his tongue whenever he spits it out. It will give you a stack for each time that it touches you of poison damage, and these can only go away after about, I want to say, 20 seconds to a minute, or if you use immediately an item, whereas it's better to just dodge and get out of the way than have to constantly use up all of your recovery items. Let's see. Use this real quick just to try and get some of that poison off. So just then I used a cactus essence, which takes away a percentage of the poison that you have in your system. Throughout this fight you're in a poisonous environment, so even if you're dodging and not being hit by the boss or his attacks, you are still gaining poison. The amount is dependent on your poison resistance and such, but you want to just throughout the fight chip away at some of that percentage of poison on your body, because if it gets too high you will start taking poison damage ticks, as well as what you're getting hit by the boss and other environmental factors. While his gleam in the eye can mean many different things, I think most of the time it's a jump whenever he looks, he's readying on his back legs. So I like to just pull out my hammer, go ahead and try and get that stagger bar down to get some bleed stacks on him when he's staggered and not as mobile as he is. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. In case you haven't encountered it yet, if the boss goes too far outside the radius of where you summoned him, he can just regain all of his HP back. He will unaggro you and just move towards the middle, which all in all just is basically a reset of the boss. Nice. Halfway there. I'm honestly not quite sure why he was staggered here, but it was a good chance to get damage in. Unfortunately, I wasn't close enough to use the dual blades, get some bleed stacks on him, and it didn't last very long anyway, so I don't recommend rushing in to try to do so. I'll go ahead and retake some cactus to just undo some of that poison. So here, since I was in front of him and he did the red gleam, I figured he would probably spew out the poison that, you can see it there, it's a little fog that just kind of stays near the front of him. And then after getting to safety and having a few seconds, I recommend going ahead and getting some cactus essence in you if you do accidentally touch any of the purple poisonous fog, since even though it doesn't help immediately with as much of the poison, it'll still take away a percentage as well as heal your HP. And he got pretty close to the edge of the ring again. I like to use those pillars as reference for how close you want him to stay near the center, but he's also almost done. We're down to about a third. Ooh. And as I had mentioned before, getting hit by that tongue does give you poison stacks. As you can see, it's chipping away a little 26 poison damage every couple of seconds. So immediately going to use another cactus essence here, as well as go ahead and use a blood activating cream to get instant HP back. And here we go. Arrow to the butt. Arrow to the eye? Yeah. That upset him. While it's better to stay as ranged as possible, especially whenever he's about to do that jump, I have noticed when he shakes his body to spit out the poisonous gas from his back, it's good to get close because he doesn't seem to do it as much near himself unless he's shooting from his face. Come on, we are so close. It is money. Why'd you kick me? Nah, I get it. If you stay near those legs, he kicks out at you. Oh yeah! Water bag hoglet! It is acquired. We got a set. We got the statue acquired. Ooh! Money. Even though he's defeated, go ahead and take care of any enemies that are in the surroundings if they're attacking you. You want to make sure you have a knife on you to harvest everything. Go ahead, collect his head, save his hunting data, or else there's a chance you might not be able to make the armor or the headdress. I have had someone I knew in the same server I'm in have this problem. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in seeing other Soulmask playthrough, be sure to check out this playlist right here that's going to be showing through. There's a couple of different videos to choose from. It has been a great game so far. I've enjoyed playing and logged way more hours into than I thought I would, even though it's only early access. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Have a great rest of your day.